Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing another get ready with me type of video. I've just been loving filming these for you guys recently, and in this video I share with you all some new Physicians Formula stuff that I picked up and let you guys know my thoughts on them. And then I've also selected some products from my makeup collection that I haven't used for a little bit, and I use those for you guys again today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would love to have you be part of my family here on my YouTube channel. And if you have subscribed, make sure you turn on your notifications so that you will know as soon as I post a new video. But let's just go ahead and get into this get ready with me. Hey guys, good morning. So I'm just having my coffee and getting ready before work. So first I'm just gonna go ahead and moisturize with my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. And my hair is like getting too long to wear down at work, so I have to wear it pulled back. So that's the only bad thing about filming these videos before work, is I feel like, you know, I like to wear my hair down in videos. I don't know, it just makes everything look like more complete for me. So hopefully it's okay that in a lot of these types of videos my hair is going to be pulled back. But I'm still planning on filming get ready with me type videos on my off days. But basically anytime my hair is pulled back, it's probably a work day for me. But yeah, I just wanted to do a really bright coral on my nails for summer. I don't know, I've just been into like super bright like neon colors. And then I'm just gonna go in with my sunscreen, my Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence in SPF 50+. And I will have all of the things I'm using today linked down below for you guys. And I know I don't mention this in every single video, but I do put it down in my description box. But those links, pretty much all of them are like affiliate links. So if you click on those links and, you know, it takes you to the product, if you were to buy it, I do get a small commission from the item. If you do buy anything through those links, thank you so much for supporting me. Okay, and then for my primer today, I thought I would bust out this Wet n Wild Dewy Primer because it's been a minute since I have used it. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply that. And I've mentioned this before on my channel, but this is a good dupe to the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And also Physicians Formula has a primer that's sort of like this one. It's called the Spotlight Primer. And I do like that primer, but that one is not near as moisturizing as this Wet n Wild primer. So if you have more like oily type of skin, and you still want like your foundations to have like a slight dewiness to them, I recommend the Physicians Formula. I'm gonna also go ahead and put my lip conditioner on so my lips can be getting all moisturized. And this is the Fresh Sugar Lemon Hydrating Balm. It tastes just like lemons. So let's look up this foundation on Physicians Formula's website or Ulta or something and read the description on it. Okay, this says Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Loose Powder is gentle, talc-free, paraben-free, loose mineral powder that provides a smooth, buildable, sheer to medium coverage that diminishes the appearance of imperfections and delivers a soft satin finish. So I'm assuming this is like a mineral foundation. So let's just go ahead and open this up. And it does come with like a little puffy thing, I guess, to apply it, but I probably won't use that. The only thing about these mineral type of foundations, you all know, well, you guys might not know, but if you've been watching my channel for a while, I was obsessed with the L'Oreal mineral powder. I need to pick that back up and use that again, but that was like my foundation before I started YouTube. Like I just use that all of the time. And so yeah, I was really into mineral makeups before I started my YouTube channel. And the L'Oreal mineral makeup also comes in a package like this where it's impossible to get a kabuki brush in there. So I'm going to use the lid to my color switch, my Vera Mona color switch, and I'm just gonna dump some of this mineral powder in this lid so that I can work in this with my kabuki brush. So I just dumped some of it in here, and I'm gonna get my kabuki brush in there, and then I'm just going to, you know what? I should have done my concealer first. I forget, whenever you use a mineral product, you want to do your concealer first. So let's do that. And today I'm gonna use the Revlon Candid Concealer, which I have eye boogies and I have no Q-tips. What a morning. Oh, something just poked me right there. Okay, let's try again. And then I'm just using my dampened Wet n Wild makeup sponge to blend out the concealer. And I do like this Candid concealer. I think this is in the shade Vanilla. Yeah, 10 Vanilla. I do find with this Candid concealer, it's like a little more of a light to medium coverage type of concealer. It's not full coverage, but it's not like a completely matte concealer. Like, it has a little bit of a, I wouldn't say glow necessarily, but it has a little bit of like a satin finish. Like, it's not completely matte. So I'm just gonna blend some of this concealer around my nose because I always need just slightly a little bit more coverage on my nose and sort of around my mouth area, I guess, because I have a tendency to touch that area of my face more throughout the day. So I'm just using my e.l.f. Kabuki brush. And like with the mineral foundation, you want to buff it in. And with this one, I picked up the shade Creamy Natural. They had a shade underneath of this one, but I kind of held this shade of foundation up to their Healthy foundation in LC1 because that's my shade in their other foundation. And that one seemed to be a closer match to LC1. And like, my natural skin is pretty good, so I don't need a whole lot of coverage. The main thing that I need coverage for is just to kind of cover a little bit of redness that I do have. Like, I tend to get red like around my nose and mouth area. So, I mean, this does look like it's given okay coverage. Like, it looks like it has at least like a light medium coverage, not full coverage. I mean, if you had, you know, acne or really dark sunspots or age spots or whatever, I don't know if it would be enough coverage to cover up that. But it's definitely enough coverage to just kind of cover a little bit of discoloration on the face. And I feel like it kind of allows, like, you know, your natural skin to kind of show through just a little bit. I will try to remember to make note of how I like this foundation throughout the day today and add it in the video for you guys so you'll know like how the wear was. The true test when it comes to foundation is just how does it wear? Because foundation can look good when you first put it on, but it's like, what does it look like at the end of the day, you know? Which I do work 10-hour days, so it could look pretty rough when I get home. I am gonna go ahead and set my under eye concealer, and I'm just gonna use the Becca under eye setting brightening powder stuff. And I'm just using my Real Technique setting brush. I'm gonna also go turn the air off because I'm kind of cold this morning and I don't want that on. Also, I told you guys on like Instagram that I bought Gymshark stuff, and I have some Gymshark leggings on today, so I've been kind of testing these out. I haven't worked out like since well, no, I take that back. I did work out on Tuesday with like a pair of leggings when I first got them in, and I really did enjoy that pair of leggings. It was like their seamless cropped leggings. So good. Like they were just so comfortable to work out in, and they just looked good. They made like your legs and your butt look good, or at least that's how I felt when I had them on. So yeah, so far I've really been enjoying these. Like yesterday and today are my off days from working out. So I haven't worked out in any of the other pairs yet, but and then yesterday I wore I'm not sure. Actually, I take that back. They were the Energy Plus Seamless leggings that I wore to the gym. They were like those red coral type of leggings. And then yesterday, I think they are the Seamless is the one I wore yesterday, but they were the camo print. And I loved those. They just look so good, and I really like the camo print. So now I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this is in the shade Bronzer. And I'm just going to use this to bronze today. And actually, I'm going to go in with this brush first. I don't know why I grabbed that one. I never use that one first anymore. I'm going to use my Morphe M530 brush. And I just thought, since I was using a lot of Physicians Formula stuff today, that I would use this bronzer because it is one of my favorites. So it's just a really pretty bronzer. Like it blends out really nice, and I love the way it smells. It reminds me of summer every time I smell it. I know some people either love or hate the way it smells. If you hear any noises, the cats are like playing in the hallway. So once again, Josh is sleeping, so I don't want to have the door opened. I always usually film in the morning and Josh is still sleeping, so, and our bedroom door is just like straight out that way. I mean, if you've seen my other videos where I have the door opened, so I don't want to disturb him. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of bronzer, put it on my neck, kind of bronze up a little bit. Okay, next we're gonna go in with this new butter blush in Saucy Mauve. And I did swatch these products yesterday, and I did kind of put the highlight on with like my fingers, and I really liked the way the highlight looked. So if I can get this blush out, there we go. This is what the packaging looks like, so pretty. I haven't owned any Physicians Formula blushes. I haven't owned any Physicians Formula blushes or highlights. I feel like sometimes I need to pronunciate my words better for you guys. But that's what it looks like there. And the blush and the highlights has the exact same smell as the butter bronzer. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with my Sigma blush brush. This is the F40. And I did kind of also sort of dab it on my cheeks yesterday over top of the blush I had. But this is such a pretty blush color. And I do feel like this is one of those colors that a lot of different skin tones could wear. I feel like you can really build it up to make it darker. Like I just feel like this blush on a medium skin tone would look so pretty, like if you had a really nice tan going. But it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. Like I'll swatch it so you guys can see. But that's what it looks like swatched. So it's a really pretty blush color. I really like it. I feel like I'm gonna go blush crazy. I have a tendency to do that if I like a blush, and this is one of those ones you don't want to go blush crazy with because it'll get too dark. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with their Butter Highlighter in Champagne. And I do feel like this is more of like a gold than Champagne, but so that's what the packaging looks like on this. Super cute. And then with the highlight, the lid screws off instead of lifts off. Looks like that. And then I was just gonna swatch it. And that's what Champagne looks like. I feel like on medium skin tone, this would be beautiful. But I put it on, like I said, I dabbed it on yesterday and I felt like I could actually wear it. So that's good, because sometimes with gold highlights, I don't like them on me. And I will say yesterday, like applying this with a brush, I don't know, I feel like it would apply so much better with either your fingers or with a sponge, because I dabbed it on yesterday with my fingers and I really liked the way it looked when I dabbed it on with my fingers. So I'm going to take a little bit of it on a sponge. I can get some on there. Yeah. Definitely like it applied way better with a sponge. But as you can see, like it's super intense. It's like borderline almost too golden for me. And I may have went a little ham with it. But I don't know. Sometimes I get in my phases with certain colored highlights. And when I put this on yesterday, that golden like glow just reminded me of summer when I saw that. And it just made me happy. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this and add it to my Cupid's bow. And I will take some more with a brush. Put it down the center of my face. And I'll go back and kind of blend that out. Actually, I might go back with this brush. It's like, I definitely feel like I went a little heavy-handed with it, but it's beautiful. Can you ever use too much highlight? First impressions on these butter products, the highlight and the blush, I do like them. If you're more fair than me, I think this highlight might be a little too golden undertone, but if you're definitely my skin tone or a little darker up to deep, I think this would be a gorgeous highlight. And then the same goes for the blush. So that's my thoughts on those. So far, I really like all of those Physicians Formula products. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. And I'm going to go ahead and prime. And I'm just going to use my Catrice eyeshadow primer. And I'm going to do a really simple eye look today. But I wanted to use a palette that I hadn't used in a minute that reminds me of summertime. So that palette is the Maybelline Lemonade palette. That brush is stiff. I used that yesterday. So yeah, this just reminds me of summertime. So I wanted to use this today. I think I'm going to use Sweet Tea, which is this shade over here, just like a transition color. And I'm just going to apply that with my Morphe M433. I'll zoom y'all in so you can see, because I know you guys like that. Even though I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna need a ton of skill. So just blend that shade in your crease, kind of take it in the outer V just a little bit. Then for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in with Sunny's, which is this really light white yellow shade. Y'all don't even know how excited I am for summer. Like, summer is like my time of the year. I just love summer. I love super hot weather, and I know a lot of people don't, but I really like it. The only time I don't like it is when it is so humid that it's like you can't breathe. But it has to be like an index of like a heat index of like 100 for me to feel like that. Now for the lid, I think I'm gonna use Main Squeeze, which is this golden shade right here. I'm just packing that on my brush, and I'm using the Wet n Wild concealer brush, and then I'm just gonna mist it with makeup setting spray, just because I know that that shade can have a little bit of fallout sometimes, and if you use a setting spray with it, it's gonna keep it from having fallout and also make it look really intense on the eyes. So if you ever want to make an eyeshadow have more pigmentation and last on your eyelids better, use a makeup setting spray with it, because it makes a world of difference sometimes with certain shades. And it's like, I know some people are against using makeup setting sprays, but it's like, why not? It doesn't take that much time to spray your brush, and it can really transform an eyeshadow. So for my inner corner, I'm just gonna use some more of Sunny's. And if you're curious about what nail polish color I am wearing, I guess I should have talked about that at the beginning of the video. I'll just put it down in the description box. But it's a gel nail color that my salon carries that's called DND. It stands for Daisy something, I can never remember. But it's in the shade Punch Marshmallow, which I feel like is such a strange name for this color. I mean, the punch part makes sense, but the marshmallow is like, what does that even mean? So yeah, but I'll leave it down below. It's kind of like not a super, I guess, popular nail color brand, but you can get it on Amazon. So I'm just using my Physicians formula in Ultra Black. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. And I'm just gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible Brow Stylist pencil. Is it called Infallible? I guess not. It's just Brow Stylist Definer. Ever since I used this that one day, I don't know, in one of my get ready with me type videos, I've been using it ever since. It's one of my favorites. It really is a good eye pencil. And I'm gonna use my Essence Make Me Brow today to set my brows in place. And I'm trying to figure out what setting spray I want to use. I think I'll use the Flower Beauty today. This is the Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. That has like the finest mister ever. I'm just gonna use this Revlon lip butter. I know that these are not made anymore, but I still love these. This is the watermelon, or the wild watermelon. Let's go ahead and do the mascara from Physicians Formula. But the packaging on this mascara is so cute. It's like a silver and it kind of fades into pink. I don't know. I do like packaging on this. So yeah, let's just go ahead. I'm gonna curl my lashes up. And then I'll zoom y'all in and we'll apply this mascara. First, I'm gonna go in with the length side. It's supposed to give you length. Okay, this is what the wand looks like. Okay, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to say if something gives lashes length because my lashes are already really long because I use a lash growth serum, the Grande Lash MD. But I do feel like it's just like a good kind of basic mascara. I feel like it just looks natural, you know, like it doesn't really give your lashes volume. It just kind of separates them. The only thing I can tell right away that I'm not really liking so much, and it might just be me the way I'm applying it, but I'm getting some mascara up there, which normally, even though my lashes are long, it doesn't tend to happen on me. And I feel like maybe this left eye is getting slightly clumpy. Okay. I'm not gonna apply too much of this mascara. So I would say first impressions with that side. I'm not super impressed by that side. And I know with mascaras, it's really hard to tell the first time you use them. But, okay, that was weird. When I first pulled this brush out, the back side of it didn't really have any mascara on it. That's what that brush looks like. This is supposed to be the volumizing, so let me put that back in there. Try to get some mascara coated on it. And let's go in with that side. Okay. I feel like this is really kind of, whoa. I feel like this is clumping up my lashes. I feel like this is a messy mascara, but it could just be me today. I feel like I'm being very messy. But yeah, like, I don't know if you can tell on this side, I feel like it just clumped my lashes up to like 3 lashes. I guess I'll try to go back with the lengthening side and see if I can get them to separate. No. All right, let me find my comb. I'll comb through these. I couldn't tell you guys how much this comb saves my lashes sometimes from looking super clumpy. I'll have to play around with that Physicians Formula mascara. I mean, like I said, you can't go by the first time you use a mascara because sometimes they need to dry out a little bit. So y'all have to let me know if you have used that mascara and if you like it better after you used it for a while. And I wanted to end my videos a little differently. You guys know, well, some of you guys may not know, but one of my favorite Bible verses is from Joshua 1:9, and it says, "Have I not commanded you to be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid or discouraged, because the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." And I wanted to just kind of end my videos by saying, be strong and courageous, because sometimes with me, I let fear get to me and it keeps me from doing a lot of things. So it's like, I try to think of that verse to just know, to just be strong and courageous, to take more risk in life and not be afraid. So be strong and courageous today, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.